I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hey everybody, we are here with Middleton High School's engineering club. This year we are doing an electrothon, which is basically an electric car race, but we need spare electronic parts. So Frank here has decided to spearhead a electronics recycling drive to recycle your electronics ethically in an environmentally friendly way and for good use in our engineering team's project.
Old electronics. If you have them, we definitely need them. In your house, you likely have things like stereo drivers, VCRs, CRTs, and tape decks just lying around. We require electric parts to build an electric car. These electric parts include inductors, transformers, and transistors. These things are, for some reason, outrageously expensive. However, that junk cluttering your home already contains the exact stuff we need. Here's the basic idea. You, the community, may find electric things. Almost anything will do, but ideally they should be older than you are. 2. You, the community, again, take the things and place them in a labeled bin that we will have positioned at the back of the South Commons. After this, we will take the things and disassemble them into their basic components. We will proceed to reuse everything that we possibly can and responsibly recycle the rest. But why choose us? We reduce. If you choose us, we can avoid wastefully landfilling electronics, reducing waste. We reuse. Our stated goal was and is to get the parts out of your old devices in order to avoid buying new ones. Reusing the parts. And we recycle. We are using said parts to make a cool electric car, giving them all a second life. You also directly support the engineering team in a way that is lastingly beneficial. We can't build an electric car without the parts. You also save us a whole lot of money, making the engineering team able to make a better vehicle, and allowing engineering programs to spend some time in the limelight, in this case literally. And 3, we're really, really cheap. Most organizations which recycle electronics charge hefty premiums for their labor. We are in this for the parts, which means we can and will charge nothing at all. This means 100% cost savings for you, the viewer.
So if your families at home have old electronics just laying around, take them to the bin at the back of the South Commons so they can find a new life. Thank you guys so much, and we really appreciate your time. Have a great day.
Good morning, Cardinals.
I hope you're having a great week so far.
I'm Imogen.
And I'm Lucas. Let's begin your daily announcements.
Global Outreach Club will meet in room 2004 during ASR 1 this Friday. Sign up and flexi-schedule by looking up Club Global Outreach. Come help plan the Go Dance.
Hey Cards, if you have an open schedule this spring and want to stay active while having a ton of fun, then you should consider joining the girls' non-binary Ultimate Frisbee team. No experience is needed. There are no cuts, and there is a varsity and a JV team. Games will happen once a week, and there are some super fun tournaments. If you want to try it out, come and attend any of the remaining captain's practices listed here. The official season starts right after spring break, so come and try it out before then. If you're interested, you can scan the QR code on screen to join the GroupMe.
Middleton boys basketball starts their playoff run on Friday. Come watch the Cards take on Beloit Memorial on Friday at 7 p.m. in the varsity gym. Since this is a playoffs match, passes will not be accepted. Get your ticket by scanning the QR code on the graphic here. Let's go Cards!
Attention all boys tennis players. Don't forget that there's a parent meeting today at 5:30 in the North Commons. See you there.
Calling all artists. Bring in your art to be displayed in the gallery for Fine Arts Week. All pieces from doodles to final pieces will be accepted. This includes 2D arts, photos, paintings, or 3D pieces like clay, sculpture, and digital images. The deadline is this Friday. Drop off your art in room 1331 or 1329.
Hey Cards, tomorrow is the Community Resource and Teen Wellness Night at 5:30 at MHS. It's sponsored by Minds Matter and will start in the PAC with a keynote speech about understanding the teenage brain. It will then branch out into breakout sessions where you can learn about tons of other important topics.
If you're looking for a chance to earn money while getting hands-on experience in the business world, check out this internship opportunity with UW Credit Union, offered only to Middleton High School students. There will be information sessions during ASR 1 and 2 on March 13th during ASR 1 and 2. Sign up on FlexiSketch to learn more.
The Wisconsin Education Fair is coming up on Monday at the Verona Area High School. And of course, we don't have school that day. There will be over 100 representatives from various colleges, universities, trade school, and the military to meet with students. Scan the QR code to register.
Those are your announcements for the day.
But let's see what the weather boys have to say today.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Middleton High School, and welcome to March. We are already in the third month of the year as we celebrate women's history and honor the contributions of women throughout history. I am Peter Lute.
And I am Mr. Lane. March is also Developmental Disabilities Month, which raises awareness and understanding of people with developmental disabilities. And we are the Weather Report.
So many good causes this month. You know, it's a month named after a Roman god. We've got St. Patty's Day, and let's not forget about the start of spring coming up.
Speaking of spring, did you know that even though March marks the start of spring here in the Northern Hemisphere, it marks the start of fall in the Southern Hemisphere?
Whoa. I could really go for some fall weather right about now.
Does sound nice, but that means it'll be back at the start of the school year.
Oh, no, thank you. But even though we've got daylight savings time this weekend and the ACTs next week, you know what everyone really cares about in March? Spring break! But hold on, Cards, still a couple weeks away. Let's move on to weather.
Alrighty, today is going to be that Wisconsin weather stereotype. Many seasons, all in one day. Right? First, we started off this morning with some pretty warm temperatures, kind of in the 40s. Alright, a little rainy, that's fine. Right? But then as the day goes on, the temperature drops, and by the time we leave today, it's going to be around 30 degrees outside and really windy with a cold, brisk wind. Right, to the point where there's actually a wind advisory right now, which basically means there's going to be wind gusts above 40 miles per hour. So hopefully we don't have any trash cans sitting outside because those are going down the street.
Maybe they'll blow over some of those signs again.
Maybe.
And continuing with our tour of the seasons today, we began with a rainfall and we'll end today with snow. As today weather season moves east, it will bring in cold air behind it. That cold air interacts with what normally would be rain, cools it down, and then creates the snow.
How much snow?
Not much, maybe like an inch.
Yeah, that's not as fun. No. Anyways, moving on to tomorrow, we will begin a sunny stretch of weather as high pressure builds into the Midwest. This high pressure basically forces air to kind of slowly sink over us instead of rise above us, which inhibits anything exciting from happening. If you're going to learn anything from us with this, all right, it takes rising air to create weather, right? No rising air, no interesting weather. Yep.
Our warmer temperatures will return with that high pressure and rise to about 40. It will be sunny and a bit breezy.
And on Friday is just more of the same with just a few more clouds. There's technically a chance for some flurries, but don't hold your breath on that one.
No. This weekend is going to be beautiful though and feel like the start of spring. The high temperatures on Saturday will be in the low 40s and Sunday will be in the upper 40s.
Want to really think of spring? Let's take a look at next week real quick. We're going to be well above normal temps, which is about middle to upper 30s for this time of year. And that's going to be thanks to the high pressure. All right, the high pressure is going to usher in some 60s for us next week.
Ooh, that is going to be nice.
I know, we're going to really feel like spring there. All right, that's all we have for this week's weather report.
Thanks for tuning in and catch us next week.
I'm Lane.
And I'm Lute. And a quick shout out to all those juniors taking ACTs next week.
Make sure you get plenty of sleep and eat a healthy breakfast. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
Enjoy the long weekend and stay strong, Cards.